as a makeup reviewer, I do have an internal struggle a lot when it comes to recommending you guys products. I've got to be honest. A lot of the products that are released nowadays are all really, really good. There's not a lot of bad makeup out there anymore. It's very clear that the technology and resources that these labs have, they've managed to master pretty good formulations no matter the price point. I've got to be honest. A lot of the products that are released nowadays are all really, really good. There's not a lot of bad makeup out there anymore. They've managed to master pretty good formulations no matter the price point. So in a lot of my mass reviews, I'm like, this is good, this is good, this is good. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 new makeup products that I think are actually worth it, that actually have value in your collection, that actually will stand out against what you already have. Oftentimes in my reviews, I would say, like, I'm just pulling this is not good, but this is really good, but I already have products like this, or I already have better, or I already have products that I prefer over this. So these are the products that I feel like in my large makeup collection have added value, have their own amazing formulation that stands out against what I already have, which is very, very hard to do, hence why this video only has 5 products. So I was taking a look at all of the new bestsellers that are out right now, that are going viral on the interwebs, on all of the social media apps. Of course, this is just my opinion, so this first product, I was pretty darn sure I was not going to love this as much as I ended up loving it, because there's so many other products that have launched that are similar to this. So surely this wasn't going to stand out.
Shut up and get to the point!
One Size B12 Base Thinner Vitamin Pearl Serum. Now, this is truly what I would consider to be a skincare and makeup product hybrid. Which a lot of brands say their product kind of bridges between the two, and I just normally don't believe that.
Oh my god, bro.
I truly feel that this benefits the skin while also giving that instant gratification that makeup is supposed to give. If you look at the bottle itself, you can see that pretty pearly sheen that does show on the face. I'm going to show you. So take a look at this consistency. You can see it's pretty thin, but it's not too watery. But when you spread it out on the skin, take a look at that pretty pearl. That shows up on the skin, but it's really subtle to the point that you can truly wear it as skincare, but it doesn't have too much of a glow that you don't want to wear it on its own. And if you put less, then the less glowy it's going to be. So in terms of penetration into the skin, it soaks in so nicely, just like a skincare product would. As somebody like myself who has a drier skin type, this is a drink of water for my skin, if I'm being honest. So it does have that serumy consistency. It's not really a cream, but you can see I'm just going to add a second layer, a second dose of this. That kind of amplified the glow. Now, one thing that I find most unique about this product, I mean, I have serums that feel just like this. The glow is quite unique to the product, but what is also unique to the product is how it mixes into foundations. A lot of times I find products like this that claim to be able to mix into foundations, they just get eaten up by the foundation. I really can't tell the difference. I find when I mix this with foundation, it truly does thin it out and make it more hydrating. It holds its own in foundations.
Do you guys know how to make glowing skin like these girls by using a cushion foundation? This is a tip I learned from 정샘물, who is like the mother of K-beauty. All you need to do is mix 1 to 2 drops of hydrating serum with the cushion foundation on the blending tool. This cushion already has glowy texture, but adding hyaluronic acid serum just enhances that glow and makes your skin look like it's yours, but better.
So that for me is the most unique part about this, is how well it stands out in foundations and how it truly does alter the consistency of the foundation to my liking, which is a little bit thinner, a little bit more of a glow, and a little bit less coverage. So if you're looking for a product like that that's actually impactful and gives a really pretty pearly glow to the skin, I definitely recommend this.
I started by putting a little bit of the foundation on this like mirror, and then I squeezed a little too much. Okay, that's a little too much. Only go for like 1 drop. Anyways, I made sure to mix it up really good, kind of like this, and then I put it on my face just like I normally would, and then I just kind of blended it out with this marshmallow. And now honestly, I wasn't expecting anything great, but after like blending out my full coverage foundation with the dewdrops, I was definitely getting that like glowy glass-like skin. So this is how I was looking after I put on some mascara and did my brows. Anyways, let me know what you think.
Next up, I have a new drugstore foundation that is 100% worth the hype that they are claiming. Maybelline can throw down a good foundation. Their Super Stay line is amazing. So they just added the Super Stay Lumi Matte Foundation. I am in the shade 120, and baby, this is one of those top recommendations from the drugstore if you're looking for a good foundation. First of all, one of the things that makes this stand out against a lot of other foundations that are out right now is it actually has a matte finish. Now, it's not a drying matte, but it has a flat finish. Everything is about skin glow nowadays, and honestly, especially if you have oily skin or you're going to be wearing your makeup for a long time, you don't want glowy, because glowy just does not wear long enough. It's actually a good opportunity to mix in the one size if you don't want it completely flat, but I do want to show you this flat in its true nature. So not only is this foundation standing out because it's finally not a glowy foundation, and I have dry skin, so that's saying a lot if it's coming from me, but it's so thin on the face. This is one of the most lightest weight foundations I have ever used. So if you hate the feel of foundation on your skin, I definitely want to turn your head towards the Maybelline aisle at this new Lumi Matte foundation. Okay, this next product I think is truly one of the most unique blushes in the US market right now.
Hey, I doubt it!
Now, this is K-beauty inspired. They definitely have formulas like this in K-beauty. You're not going to get another blush like these. These are the new Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blushes. And I am not typically a bouncy blush fan, but man, did Rare just nail down this formula.
I'll show you a little trick.
Previously on X-Men.
So Givenchy just launched their Prism Libre 4-color pressed powder. This powder itself is one of the nicest pressed powders I've ever used. Loose powders are my bread and butter. I find them to be creamier and just more blurring, but for a pressed powder, this is one of the best. And obviously you're paying a hefty price point for it, but I think it's worth it, personally. It does have that very subtle fragrance to it. If you're not into fragrance, it doesn't bother me. I like the smell of it. This is one of the most effective blurring pressed powders on the market. So this makes it better for travel and throwing it in your purse. It's not as blurring or as creamy as the loose powder, but it's pretty darn close. It's kind of the same formula at base here. So I think, you know, if you happen to have the original loose formula, set with that after finishing your makeup, and then use this in your purse to touch up throughout the day or finish off the makeup look. But you can see how that blurred the skin. Enough said. It's one of the best pressed powders that you can get on the market right now. So it's new, it's hot, and if you can justify the price point, if you're a powder lover like me, even though I have dry skin, I'm really enjoying this, and I think the performance stands out against the other products that are on the market right now. It's not as blurring or as creamy as the loose powder, so I enjoy this one thoroughly.
I am Steve.
I am grabbing for the Say Super Suede Radiant Blush Powders more than any other powder blush right now. I just feel like their glow is so gorgeous. This is very comparable to Hourglass. It's a little bit more like dry feeling, but not in a bad way. That's just the differences. Like, look at the beautiful baked effect here.
Strange, isn't it?
So let me show you Mia. Look at this glow. It's not glittery whatsoever, but because it's not a sheen that emphasizes texture too much. It's not too glittery, it's not too metallic, but it's not natural whatsoever. And I don't mean that like not natural in a bad way. I like how it's not natural, so it gives something that naturally the skin cannot give. But this is technically, this last product is the 5th official product. It's the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Sticks in the high shimmer finish. But this high shimmer finish takes this product to the next level. While it already has that beautiful formulation, the finish of this is what makes it super unique. If you like a glitter lip, but they took glitter to where a lot of lip products are afraid to take glitter. I feel like
You're full of shit.
when a brand puts glitter in a product, it looks pretty in the component itself, but then you apply it and it just doesn't translate. Now, the most glittery one is going to be Fenty Glow right here. So you see that glitter in here, and it shows up almost like a subtle metallic on the lips. I'm going to use Fussy because it goes with today's look. But Fussy looks a little less glittery on the lips, but you can see that, right? There's not many lip products like this that have a glimmery finish like this, so look at that. You see how it's like subtly metallic, but I don't like a metallic lip. And it's not like a crunchy, grainy glitter either. But it just shows up and hits so beautifully against the light. And they're hydrating. They have a medium buildable level of pigment. I just love them, and I love the way that they reflect off of the light. And overall, using 5/6 different products that are actually standing out on the market right now, I feel like I have a very, very stunning makeup look. So I'll have the products that I talked about today linked down below in the description box, as well as other products that I'm wearing if you want to complete the look. you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel for more.